Hello, my dear viewers. This is TQS Copy Webinars, and you are watching your favorite show, that is Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 20th of April 2023. So I welcome you all in this webinar where we are going to discuss about the price action for all the major pairs, some yen crosses, a few commodities like Brent, silver, gold, and maybe even some indexes and bitcoins also. So guys, please do not confuse me as an employee of Dukas Copy Bank. I'm not an employee. I am just an independent analyst. Therefore, all the views or the trading ideas that I'm going to discuss in this webinar are of my own. Okay. And we'll be only focusing ourselves on the charts because we know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart, so why talk about anything else? Okay, so we'll look for the key levels, key areas from where the price can reverse or can break out, something of that sort, so that we know that this is the area where we have to position our trades. And sometimes when you, not sometimes, actually most of the time, when you position your entries and exits close to these key areas, you generally get a very good risk to reward ratio, and that's why this discussion, or that's why this webinar is there. So what is the essence? We are going to find out the key levels from where the price can reverse. Julian Pinto, any Latin around here? You can ask. So like I said, that we will be only focusing on the charts, and for our analysis purpose we will be using the candlestick charts, and we'll take 30 to 45 minutes to finish this webinar. And in the process we will find out key levels for all the pairs that we see, and I will be actually taking questions from the viewers, and I will also take requests from the viewers if they have any particular pair or instrument that they want me to analyze live with respect to the price action. I'll be very happy to do so. So you can ask questions or put up requests in the chat that is open to all. Lastly, everything that I say in this live stream is only to enhance your knowledge. It is not any trading advice. I'm not licensed to give you any trading advice, so I'm not giving any trading advice, but this is just to enhance your knowledge or to give you some information edge, so that whenever you do some trading, you know that these are the levels that you have to keep an eye on. So my suggestion is that you do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. All right, guys, with this said, let me take you to the risk disclaimer. Please understand this risk disclaimer completely, then only hop onto the charts. So this is the first chart of the day, like always. Hello Julian Pinto, welcome to the stream. Hello MG, welcome to the stream. I see you guys here. Well guys, those who have not smashed the like button already, they can do it now. It is free of cost. You don't have to pay anything to push that like button. And if you're not subscribed to this channel already, please consider subscribing, because we do very serious type of discussion here. There's no joking around here. We have a very serious level of trading discussions. All right, so first chart first, that is the dollar index. Why dollar index? Because we want to know where is the dollar going. Everybody is trading dollar every day, so why not to have an eye on the dollar index? All right, so I have mentioned here that 1 day time frame is bearish. I should also mention the level is bearish below 102.995. So 1 day time frame is bearish below 102.995. So 4-hour time frame is bullish above 101.20. Okay, so this is the case, and now okay, you see here the price made higher highs, higher lows. After making this low, the price made a higher high, and thereafter it is just consolidating between these two levels. It has not made any fresh high or fresh low here. Actually, this should be the level. What is that level? Why there is, okay, yeah, 20 only that level. So the idea here is a break below 101.20 is desired on the 4 hour. In fact, there is a trend, there is an intermediate trend between this trend that is giving us lower highs and lower lows. Okay, but we need 4 hourly, that is 101.20 to break down. Okay, so if you ask me what is happening right now, the 4 hour time frame, which is bullish, is trying to align itself with the daily time frame, which is bearish. So the process may continue here to 101.96, and then it can, I mean, see, this has happened, so something like this can also happen, or something like this can happen. Okay, but in any case, I'm expecting the price to go down in this market. So the key levels that you have to watch is 101.63, and on the higher side 101.96, and lower side we have a support at 101.20 on the 4 hour. Yesterday we saw euro going above this, but it has failed to gain the highs around 1.0999. So I can simply say that the price is trying to consolidate before making a fresh move. Okay, you see this breakout should have triggered a high up to this level, but that has not happened. That means the price has gone sideways. You can see that the buyers are not very aggressive. I'm long at euro USD. Okay, so if you are long at euro dollar, I think you should keep a stop loss just below 1.09091, because see, the price is making higher highs and higher lows. That's okay, but it is not that aggressive. That this is not the buying that we expect after some bigger guy comes in. Okay, this type of chart can be seen as a buying at very low levels. Now this is very high level. I show you on the daily. This is not a low level, this is a high level. This is a very high level. Okay, if this would have been happening here, I would have said, okay, this is accumulation. Well, this still can be accumulation because it is all happening on the monthly line after a breakout. So 4 hours, yeah, this can be treated as accumulation, because you see every time the price is trying to go lower, it is being bought back. So yes, this may be an accumulation, and looking at the volume, it looks like an accumulation. I'm sorry, MG, this looks like an accumulation. You can, I think, keep your stop loss below 1.0909. That will be a good stop loss, because in case that breaks, you don't want to stay in this market, right? So 1.0999 is the resistance, 1.0909 is the support still from yesterday. Similar way, pound, after breaking below, it should have either fallen or it should have given an up trending market, like, oh, it must have seen 1.2545 area, but it is also consolidating. I think between these two levels, these are very important levels. Till the time the price is trading between these two levels, I don't think that we should be looking for any buying or selling entry. But yes, a break above 1.2545 will trigger a move to 1.2666. The price has entered sideways market already, with the low range at 1.2344 and the higher range 1.2545. Okay, Australian dollar, nothing much. This is daily chart, and the price need to go higher than 0.6805 for us to turn bullish, and below 0.66182 for us to get bearish. So these are the key levels of inflection for the Australian dollar. My bias is bullish here, because we want this inverse head and shoulder to get completed, and to get that completed, I think the price needs to break above 0.6805. Let's see how the things unfold in this one, but right now there is no pattern, no trade in the Australian dollar. New Zealand dollar, I am bearish. Okay, this is why I stay away from Kiwi. I'm bearish now, and we have targets around 0.6083. If you can see here, I'll just keep this for you for a while. You see that we have sold 1000 units around 0.6179 area, and we have a target of 0.6086, and we have a stop loss around 0.6316. Now that stop loss should be brought here. Why? Because after making this low here on 17th of April, the price made this low here on 19th of April, and in the process it made this high, or you can say this high. So I bring my stop loss from here to all the way here. So now my risk to reward ratio is almost double. Okay, and this process will continue as the price keeps going down and make lower highs and lower lows. Even if my stop loss is triggered, I will be happy because I will be losing only $4.80. But if I will make $9.32, and that makes a lot of sense to us. So like I said, we are doing a very serious discussion on the key points. Yeah, dollar against the yen right now on the support where one should be buying. Why? Let's check. On the daily, this was a level of breakout. It held as a support. Boom boom. I'll just remove this. Then there was a test of 135.14. it was it tested? Wow, how is it possible? All right, see, so 135.14 area, that was the resistance recently. From there the price came back to test this 134.04 as the fresh support, and it is holding as a support as of now. On the 1 hour you can see that the area is holding as a support. We are expecting a lot of buying in this area. And on the 4 hour, it is looking good, not that bad, where the candle is getting shorter and we have only 17 or 18 minutes. And if it holds, in fact we can throw the RSI just to check if there, oh, do you see that, guys? I think this is a bullish hidden divergence. The price should zoom from here. Maybe on 1 hour it will be better. Okay, you see here, do you see this low here? This low, I'll mark it for you. This low here, this low is lower than the recent low that the price has made, right? So corresponding to this low, you see where is the RSI. The RSI is at 43 right now. RSI at this low is lower than the 43 level, that is around 33 level. So you have RSI making more headroom, but the price fails to make a new low. That means there's a possibility that the price will keep going up from here towards 134.70. that is what my expectation is. So in this case, what I do is generally I keep a stop order buy above the green candle, just like here, and then keep my stop loss below the recent low. So here I have a 15 pips stop to get approximately 55 pips of take profit. Okay, I'll do this right now in front of you. Okay, a bit higher, okay, here like this, and then I keep my stop below this low and I keep my TP around here. This is how you take a trade. All right, so this is by 1 hour, and on the 4 hour right now the price is looking red, but I am expecting it to turn green and go towards 134.70 again. This is what my expectation is. On the downside, we have a support at 134.04 now. Actually, this should be now 134.01. On the high side, we have resistance at 134.70, which may be now this resistance here, 134.97 also. So keep an eye on these two levels, guys. In fact, we can switch our target also to this high. All right. Oh. USD CAD. Well. Did we define this that something like this is going to happen? So yes, the price can continue towards 1.3553 area, where I am expecting the bearish price action to continue. Like 4-hour structure right now is bullish, but the daily structure is bearish. Now the daily structure is bearish below 1.3553. So anytime the price reaches this area, you should expect some sell off from there to the 1.3419 levels. All right, so the price may continue like this for some time. So 1.3553 is the resistance, that is the key inflection on the higher side, and 1.3419 is the key inflection on the lower side. Guys, I have a direct question from you. I know that MJ can understand my views, whatever I am talking about. Is there anybody else in the chat who can tell me that if he understands what I say, or is it just my my knowledge? I'm not my knowledge, but do you really understand what I talk about here, or am I using the words or the terms which are not familiar to you, or you are very familiar to these terms? Although I'm trying to keep it in a layman language. Do you understand me? When I say 4-hour structure is bullish, I say daily market structure is down. So this is the counter trending channel that we have created, because we are expecting this counter trend to align with the main trend. So we expect it to break, and at the break, when it retests this channel, we are expecting to enter in the direction of the trend, and the direction of the trend is down. All right, so 1.3553 resistance, 1.3419 support. Edmund Nusher Dubey. This is my first time here, so I can't judge it, but so far I understand everything. All right, thank you, keep it up. All right, Edmund, thanks for the feedback. I appreciate that. All right, so USD CHF, we had made a recent low around 0.8859, and we had broken 0.8926 in the process, which we had marked as the recent low. You see, 89, this was the low, and after this we have marked this recent low that the price has actually made. So when the price rose higher, also I'm just putting down my RSI to show you that RSI went lower than 38. Now 38 is my mark below which the price is very bearish. Okay, the RSI went below 38 here. I'll show you here in this candle. The RSI went 36.42. I said, okay, there's a possibility that 0.8926 falls, breaks, and it happened, and we made a low of 8859 here, and then it started a small up move. Now this is something which is famous by the name in the trading world that we know as the dead cat bounce. Okay, and now if you throw a cat from the top of a building, of course I will not suggest you to do it in the real world, but if you throw a cat from the top of the building, it will always land on its 4 legs. But if you throw a dead cat, it will fall, bounce, and then keep falling on the ground. I mean, it will stay at the ground, right? So this is a dead cat. It fell on the ground and now it is bouncing, so it will ultimately rest on the ground itself. So I'm expecting 0.8859 in this market, and when I switch to 4-hour, you will notice that something similar is going to happen. So when you made this up move in this process, you can make a channel by joining the recent these type of things. When it break to the downside, you can look for a selling opportunity. I think this is your selling opportunity, or even you can sell it with this bearish pin bar also, and expect this recent low to be tested. And see, in this process, this recent low has been tested on the 4-hour, and even today in this 4-hourly candle, the price has breached that low also. So what I'm expecting is, once the low is breached, so you expect a lower high and then again a push towards that same area. So a push below 0.8921, now to be frankly 0.89196. If the price pushes below this, then I think 0.8859 will be tested next. All right, this is what I'm thinking of. Now this is USD CHF. Okay, so this is one thing, but the point here is that the price has not met with this falling channel after the breakdown. If it somehow, for some reason, tries to go higher and say meets this line here, then what is this 134.16 by Okay, our buy order has been triggered in the USD JPY. Why? Maybe on 1 hour it has again gone higher than that. You see that? I think this will continue to 134.70. That is what I'm thinking. Okay, forget about it now. We're talking about USD CHF. So if this price meets this line, this is falling channel on the not only 4 hour but even on the daily. If the price meets this line on the daily, then I think we will have a major breakdown or a very good bearish price action here. This is what I'm expecting. But before that, since the price has broken below this, before that, I'm not expecting much move lower. So I'm expecting a higher move and then a move lower. Let's see how the things unfold here in this one. All right, on the upside, we have this falling channel as the dynamic resistance because it is changing with time. And we have a horizontal level of resistance around 0.9070. On the downside, we have a support, immediate support at 0.8919, which the price has made today. And after that is taken out, we can expect 0.8859 level to be tested. Okay, Edmund, just to give you an update, we have a few levels based on the daily charts and weekly charts, and we keep updating our 4-hourly and daily charts with the levels, with the fresh levels. That's why we have to revisit our levels almost daily. So when I say that keep an eye on 0.8919, this means tomorrow you have to keep an eye on this. And when I say 0.8859 below that, that means if this level is taken out, you should not try to keep any position till 8859 is achieved, or to close. If you are short already, you should expect 0.8859 at least. Okay, silver we are bullish, guys. Today silver tried to go higher like 2-3 times. I show you on 4-hour, but it could not stay there, and now it has given us a somewhere like a bearish engulfing. You see the price went higher towards 25.48, and on the lower side it went to 25.0. So this was a huge move on the 4-hourly, in the current 4-hourly, and it could not keep its gains at the higher levels. I will show you on the one. See, it went higher but it could not keep the gains. But the point here is that on the lower levels it is still getting bought. So I'm expecting a huge move in the silver, actually a huge move in the silver, even above 26.21. I'm expecting 29.83 now in the silver because there has been much consolidation. And if I show you my RSI here in this one, you will notice that it has created a more headroom here. Now this is daily. Okay, wait, this is daily. I'll show you on 4-hour. Now you know what is a hidden divergence, right? Now you know what is hidden divergence. Now you see here in this low, the price made a low, and here the price failed to make another low. But here, what was the RSI level? Here the RSI level was 66.17. What was the RSI level here? Level of RSI here was 46.05. So this was here the price failed to make another low, but the RSI has already made another low, making more headroom for silver to go higher. So this is called a hidden bullish divergence. So although we are only trying to trade in with the price action, but it is always helpful to include other tools of course it is not the RSI that I'm using. No, I'm not using RSI. I'm using a divergence in the indicators. Okay, so the point here is that silver may rise to the previous highs that it has made. That is, what was the high here? 26.08. that is the minimum. But looking at this consolidation before the next move up, I'm even expecting higher highs like 29.83 in the silver. I hope that helps. Talking about the gold is also consolidating. Gold is beautifully consolidating, and this is something I call as what do you call, accumulation, maybe. Now we have seen these examples. So gold went higher. Okay, all the people who entered the positions here, they are now out of the market, but somebody is even buying this market at 1969, and the one who is buying it at 1969, he's trying to keep this market between 2009 to 1969. So this is a range of $50. Now is this 50, I mean $40, sorry, not 50. In between these $40, is there something special in this $40? No, somebody is just trying to buy at the lower prices. I'll show you on the 4-hour. Whenever the price is going lower, it is being bought back immediately, and now it is making relative equal highs at around 2009. So what my point here is, you will see a move towards 2048, a brisk explosive move towards 2048. That is what I am expecting, above 2009. Okay, so this is what I am expecting. Like we had this level already, 1969, on our chart. You see, this is 19th of April. Okay, yesterday we made this level after seeing this bullish pin bar, not previously. Okay, so you got the idea, right? We have just broken this previous high on the 4-hour. We are bullish now. We are expecting a higher low and higher high again in this market. That's it. 2009 is currently the resistance right now. If you ask me, then 2012.25 on the 4-hourly is the resistance. On the low side, we have support at 1969 area, but our bias is bullish in the gold. Okay, slowly and steadily coming towards 79.90, where you can expect buyers. Okay, so at 79.90 you can expect buyers, and this is the 4-hourly. But on the daily you will find that there is nothing like this. The price has come down to 79.90 almost. From here you can expect some buying. These prices like 87.46 has already broken these highs, so expect some higher low here, and then expect some up move. So 79.90 is what I'm expecting as very good potential support. This has been a support here, has been a resistance here, has been a support and resistance here. So this level is a critical level, I will say key inflection. Is there any other reason for us to go long here? No. Guys, this price has been coming down in the form of a very decent channel. Okay, okay, this does not look like a channel. Okay, this looks like a wedge. This looks like a wedge, but the wedge is very no, it is very steep. I mean, the inclination is very small. The wedge is like it is going to end very deep. We cannot just conclude it like this, so let's not make any wedge or something. But yes, you see that anytime the price meets any bullish area like this, it will break from whatever trend line we are going to make here. Okay, this is one thing. Second, that even if the price rises from here, it will find a resistance at 83.48 once again. So keep these two lines like 79.90 and 83.48 on your charts. These are very crucial levels. This is where the price can be expected to react. Okay, daily is bullish, 4-hour is bearish. Now 4-hour is moving the markets to the downside, and we are actually bullish in this market above 17.69. Okay, we are bullish above 17.6939. So even if the price goes down in this one like this, we can be confident about opening a buy position around 7.6939. Okay, now these channels are giving us some confusion, so I'll just break all the confusion here. See, this low has also been taken down if you look at this recent low that the price has made, if you see this recent low that the price has made, so it has breached below this low and this previous low also. So what we can expect now, a small move up or a consolidation. I will say not consolidation, but we call it a pullback, something like this. Okay, something like this is what you can expect. So upside 18.0733 as the resistance, on the downside 17.6939 as the next support level. But we are expecting the 4-hour to turn bullish so that it aligns with the daily trend, and we can go long again in the dollar against the South African rand. This is what we are looking for now. Bitcoin has yesterday I told you something, that after looking at this price action we can conclude, after looking at this price action we can conclude that the price will break like this, and it has broken. Right now the price is trading much below 28,995, which was the support, so expect next price, that is 26,486, to be tested in this market. That's all, guys. On the way down you can expect something like this. Okay, you can expect something like this. That can also happen, but I think this is Bitcoin, this does not retest much, so the price can go to 26,486 in a day or two. Euro against yen. Okay, euro is also not looking very good against yen here, but 146.66 is the immediate support. Later on 145.66 is also the next support. On the high side we have resistance at 148.39. Nothing big development, but yes, these two levels or three levels that you have to keep an eye on. If you want to buy this market, I'll say buy very close to 146.66 if it finds any support here. Like what you can do is you can switch to 1 hour and expect some bullish pin bar or bullish engulfing on the 1 hour, then only you open the buy. And you can also make a channel, you can also make a falling channel like this, and once the channel breaks to the upside you will know, okay, the downtrend is over and now I should be looking for the buying opportunity. All right, Euro GBP trading below 10 periods moving average. Daily time frame is bullish above 0.8729. Above this it is bullish. This falling channel seems to be breaking on the 1 hour. There is one more channel building up here. I think this is interesting. Okay, if this channel is able to keep and take the price above 0.8829 to 8828, then 0.8865 will be exposed in this month. On the contrary, if it breaks below this rise, I was long at Euro JPY and stopped out. Okay, where you stopped out below 147 point this thing, 147.06. Where was your stop loss? Because you are trading intraday, right? Because if you have kept your stop losses higher, that's your problem. You can adjust your position size and keep a bigger stop loss and smaller position with a target of 148. What's the problem in that? It takes more time, it needs more patience, and that's it. That's what you need. Okay, so Euro GBP looks like it is going to break below this rising channel, and if it breaks it will turn bearish, but we are looking for a bullish price action, right? Because the daily is bullish, so we may discard this trade. Otherwise, if you really want to sell, then you can sell, but keep an eye that 0.8728 area is the area of bulls, so you don't want to go against the bulls when you are in their area, right? All right, so yes, 500 4195. I'm still expecting 4195. I told you yesterday also that looking at this price action that this rising channel may be tested once, and this has already been tested today. So expect some up move from here towards 4172 and maybe even 4195. 4172 maybe some resistance may be provided by 4172, but 4195 is what I'm looking at as the ultimate resistance. 147.80 was your stop loss. That was your stop loss? What are you talking about? No, that must be your buying level. You were long. You said I was long at Euro JPY and stopped out. How come you buy at 147.80? Okay, 08. Sorry. Okay. Why would you keep 147.08 as your stop loss? Because the low was 147.06. Your stop loss should be below 147.06. How can this be 147.08? On what basis did you keep that stop loss? Huh? On the basis of this 1 hour candle? Too tight. Alright guys, expect some higher move from here because we are expecting 148.39 in the Euro JPY. Okay, and Euro GBP it can extend down, and US 500 it can go up. Euro against the Australian dollar it can go down. Well, we are already short in this market. We are targeting 1.6034, and we have been short like from how much time, how many days we have passed. We are short from the last 8 periods. Okay, and we are targeting just $24. That's it. So 1.6034 is the support. Okay, I mean if this 1.6245 area breaks and the price closes below that on the daily, then which is most likely going to happen. Ethereum is holding as of now, although it has reached the area where the buyers should jump in 1939 1938 area. If the Ethereum fails to get some buyers here and we close a day below 1938, then I think the price of 1761 will be exposed in this market. All right, although we have I'm sorry, I did not update it. So this is now the next 1823 should be the next support. This is the upswing pivot. Guys, if you are vibing here still and you are enjoying that analysis, please smash that like button below the video. It helps me in the YouTube algorithm. This is not my own channel. This is the channel of Lucas Copy Webinar. They are very good people and they are working hard to keep sending my analysis to you guys. So let us make them famous in the YouTube community. Okay, so when I say that Ethereum is going to moon, I mean this. Okay, when I say this type of price action in the Ethereum, I know that something serious is happening. So something serious happened as soon as this bullish pin bar appeared. So if this bullish pin bar is taken out, I mean if the price goes below 1823, I don't want to stay in this market for a very long time. So you can keep your stop loss below 1823. I'm talking about the Lucas copy charts. Okay, so these charts differ from the different brokers. So you can keep your stop loss below the low of 9th of April this year. That's simple. So CAD JPY, well, it is also going down, maybe because the Brent is going down. Brent crude is going down, but still we are expecting 99.94 and 100.87 in this market as the targets. And on the daily, if we talk about the upswing pivot, then 98.67 is the upswing pivot, and we are expecting a higher low to be formed now in this market. So keep a sharp eye on the CAD JPY if you want to enter this bandwagon with the targets of 100.87 and 101.40. Right now resistance at 99.94, support at 98.67. Last is Nasdaq. Guys, if you have any questions, if you have any queries, feel free to ask me in the chat. Okay, so USA Tech, that is Nasdaq is still holding 12817 was the level which we were keeping an eye on. On the high side, we have a target of 132024, and if we break 13224, we are going to test 13723. I have been telling this from a long time, so this is a consolidation. I will say this is a churning, like food starts churning in your stomach. So I think some people who want to get rid of their positions, they are closing their positions in this range, and I think we will get fresh buyers very soon in this market who will take the markets towards 13723 level. That is what I'm expecting in the USA Tech. That's all guys from my side. I hope that you know about the support and resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to only risk less than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you're going to take. How can you achieve this? You can adjust your position size in such a manner that even if your stop loss gets triggered, you should not lose more than 1% of your capital. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you, and leave your suggestions in the comment sections, and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. I wish you and your family a very happy and good day. Thanks for sparing your time for watching this webinar. See you tomorrow at 16:30 GMT. We do it every day. You can share it with your friends if you have any who want to learn about price action. You can join me in my other channel, which is my own, Bulls and Bears. This is the logo, and you can touch base with me on my Skype handle also. Mia Soldier 123 is the ID. Okay guys, bye bye, see you tomorrow.